In today's episode, we'll be telling you about new sounds in the game, answering the most common questions from players, and we'll also be talking about the War Herald. Hello tankers! New Friday, new vlog. A new update came out this week, which made the ball spin in Rugby. This was planned for the initial release of the mode, but was a bit late. Now, when the ball is spinning, it looks much better. One more small change happened to the sound the turret makes while rotating. Now it's quieter. After this change was made, our video producer, Nikolai, decided to bring the rest of the sounds to the next level. Soon, more new sounds will be added to Rugby, like the sound of throwing the ball, the sound when the ball touches the ground or walls, and when it's rolling. Later, we also want to add sounds to the lobby. Right now it's absolutely silent there, and only battle invites occasionally make noise. And the most noticeable part will be how different hulls will have unique sounds depending on their class. Light hulls, medium hulls, and heavy hulls. On Tuesday, we asked you to send questions for the devs via a special form. Let's answer the most popular ones. When will you fix the bug with the preview image for Yorkshire? With the next release. When will the testing of the mobile version start? Previously, we shared the info that the tests would start at the end of January, and they have already begun. These are the internal tests for employees of the company, and the tests have shown good results. For the mobile version, we've decided to make a special, not HTML5 client, and the solution already provides higher FPS. In spring, we'll start testing the mobile version with a wider selection of players, our dedicated testers, and only after that we'll be able to share news about an open test, where anyone can join, and we'll also talk about the release. It's too soon to share specific dates. We still have 2 big tests to be completed. Make it so that when the gold box doesn't drop before the battle ends, it will drop at the start of the next battle.
Here we have a few problems. Right now there is no such option in the game. And since there is none, we need to make it and have to answer another question. Is this feature so important that it's worth delaying other, bigger plans? No, not as important. Especially since matchmaking is coming soon, and with it, every new battle will have 1 round, so there is nowhere to send the golds.
And about how the gold drops work. In the game, there's a point in the match after which gold boxes will no longer drop. But not always battles end when the timer runs out. For example, when the player is driving with the last flag to win the match. He might hear the gold box siren, but still deliver the flag and end the match before the gold is caught. We cannot control such situations, and such missing golds still happen. Also, there are players who will drop gold boxes right before the battle ends. For what purpose, we're yet to discover.
To summarize, can we make sure that no golds will be lost? We can't. Can we transfer the golds that didn't land before the next round started? Unfortunately, we can't either. In our opinion, it's not worth the delay of other important features.
Will Tanki Online close down soon? This is a very strange question, and we're surprised several players have sent it. No, we're not planning to close the game, and right now we're hard at work on the mobile version, so the game can continue growing, live long, and be a home for even more players. Don't trust rumors. When is the next crazy weekend?
In the near future, we are not planning to have another crazy weekend, because the war is very similar to crazy weekends in mechanics, since you also need to make enough kills to win prizes. But more about the war a bit later.
When is the new XT equipment coming? We've already shared with you that new XT hulls and turrets are coming after we convert XT gear from equipment into skins. The XT update is right now in development, and in future vlogs we'll share more details about its release. Will containers be added as mission rewards? They won't be, and containers will remain as rewards for completing the weekly mission chain, starting with the 2nd week. When will you fix all the cheating? Unfortunately, to completely solve the problem with cheating is impossible. The fight against cheaters is a constant struggle. We release a new anti-cheat, cheaters eventually find a way around it. We create an even better one, and cheaters come up with something new. This process can be compared to the development of new weapons and new armor. The stronger the armor, the more powerful the next weapon. Someone might think that the anti-cheat doesn't work, but these are players who don't know how bad the cheating was in 2011 and 2012. Back then, a cheater could join a battle and within 1 second win it by delivering 20, 30 or 40 flags. Today, cheats like jumping are certainly very frustrating, but the impact they have on battles is much less. fighting the cheaters, Tanki came to a certain point where the way cheaters behave is very close to a way an actual player would be from the technical side. Even looking straight at the cheaters in live battles, it's hard to determine if the player is using cheats or if those are just lags. So the development of a better anti-cheat has become very intricate work. On the one hand, we want to punish cheaters. On the other hand, we don't want to harm innocent players. Don't worry, we're fighting the cheaters and are doing everything necessary. When will you make better graphics for the game?
Optimization for HTML5 and for the special mobile client has shown good results and improved performance. To keep it simple, we believe that the new version of Tanki will have a better frame rate, both on PC and smartphones. With this knowledge, we decided to experiment with graphics, and right now our 3D artists are working on better detailed models for the tanks. Once we have the first results with the new models, we will share them with you in the vlog.
Will you add an option to remove paints and modules that we don't need from the garage? We understand where these suggestions are coming from. It will be easier to browse your garage if you remove what you don't need, but doing so would not solve the problem. Just fix it temporarily. So the removal could help, but could also introduce new problems. For example, someone has hacked your account, deleted everything, and now you need to write to support and spend extra time solving the issue. Or you just deleted something by mistake. Instead, we will make the garage interface easier to use and will share what will be changed later, but the problem of a long equipping process will be gone. Selecting questions for this episode, we couldn't choose any concerning the war. And to learn more about the event, check out the second issue of the War Herald on the forum. Video of the week. In the last episode, we asked you to record cool tricks in rugby. Let's check out the best video. For the next episode, you can record a video in any mode, but make sure you're wearing the blue paint. Tomorrow, on Saturday, February 10th, a traditional carnival starts in the Brazil region of Tanki Online, and it's 4 days of crazy fun with discounts and golds. We ask European players not to worry, as next week celebrations will also come to the European Union with St. Valentine's Day. The holiday event will start February 14th and continue for 4 days. More details will be revealed closer to the start of the event. That's it for today's episode. Prepare for St. Valentine's and the war, and see you next week. Bye! In the last episode, Hammer fired at 3 tanks, and you had to guess how much damage Hornet would receive. The right answer is 228 points of damage. Welcome the winners, and here's the new question.